Okay, so we went on a trip to Mammoth. So we started off by getting boba for the ride. Then we obviously started driving there. It was about a 5-hour drive. We stopped by a McDonald's and we got some food, I think for lunch. Then we got to Bishop and we stopped at Scott's Bakery. We just kind of checked out the place and we started to head to Mammoth. This was the outside of our Airbnb and the inside was so much cuter than I was expecting. Here's a little bit of it. And we also had a cute little balcony with a nice little view and this other like green room type thing. And since we just had came from church, I did a quick little outfit change and we went to check out some lakes. We checked out Twin Lakes, Lake Mammy, and Horseshoe Lake. And then we headed home and went to sleep. The following day, we went and headed to Owens River to go fishing. We headed there around 6 a.m., so the weather was kind of chilly. And here's a clip of Phoebe complaining about something, probably. I ended up catching 2 fish, my first 2 fish of the trip, and I was starting to get a little bit tired. It was mostly the bugs that were bothering me, and Phoebe caught 2 fish, I think, as well. It was so hot, so when we got in the car, we immediately fell asleep. Then we ate lunch at our place and then headed to our cousin's place. Afterwards, we went to Convict Lake and we did some more fishing, obviously. Afterwards, we headed home, took a shower, and then headed back to our cousin's place to eat some dinner. Alright, this day, me, my dad, and my cousin were gonna go on a little backpacking trip to Valentine Lake. So we headed up around 8:30ish and we took a lot of breaks. Me and my dad were getting beat by like the altitude, but we ended up making it first to Sherwin Lake and then we headed up, had some lunch. On the way, took a lot of breaks. Then we finally made it up to Valentine Lake and I was so excited. The water was so clear and blue and we ended up catching a lot of fish very easily, which was not expected. And then we ate the fish for dinner and had some hot chocolate and coffee and watched the sunset. The next morning I woke up at around 8:30 and at this point my cousin and my dad's phone were dead and mine was at 10%, so I didn't feel much. But we ate some of that fish we caught for lunch and then we headed back. At the end of it I was so beat and tired, but it was so much fun. That same night we watched fireworks at Mammoth Village. And we headed home right after because we were all so sleepy. Okay, the next day we went to Twin Lakes to see some of my cousins and go fishing. My cousin ended up catching so many big fish on this kid fishing pole and also found a snake. I ended up catching a ride with my cousins and I ate lunch with my mom and took a little walk. And that night we had seafood boil for dinner. The next day my cousins and everyone went to Twin Lakes and me and my mom stayed home and hung out. But later in the evening we headed out to Crawley Columns. There was a really sketchy part in the road, so all my cousins crammed into one car to get there.
It doesn't look as steep on camera, personally.
Not the deep, I put the big one, the dangerous one, see? That one.
I'll get it from the back. You got it, you got it. No way. So you got it.
This is the one.
Easy money, easy money. Oh, freckles. Freckles.
Yeah, Uncle Ben. Woo!
Yeah! Good job!
Afterwards, we headed to the more expensive part of Mammoth, checked out the sunset, went home, had hot pot, and went to sleep. This was our last day of the trip. We cleaned up, packed up, and said goodbye to our cute Airbnb. We went to this coffee place called Looney Bean and got some coffee. Then we went to the village to buy some Mammoth merch. Afterwards, we headed back to Bishop and went to this barbecue place. And we also went back to Scott's Bakery and picked up some things. On the way home, we went to Manzanar, which is a historic site of a concentration camp, which was used during World War II. We then said our last goodbyes at McDonald's and started heading home. We finally got home at around 10:30. Thanks for watching!
Let's do a little tour, okay? Don't kill it though. So this is going to be really good tonight. Are we making video? Are making video? It's good. Can you make a video? Yeah, it's a video. Okay, so guys, but you're putting it back there so it looks small. Okay. So guys, look it. We've got the eyeballs. Okay? All the time. That's wrong. Yeah, that's a good vibe. Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, it's good. And then I just stopped really getting it. Yeah. Okay, shush.